From Burnout to Balance. 4 Steps to Reclaim Your Energy and Passion. Chapter 1. Understanding Burnout, the Silent Thief of Energy. Section 3. Why Burnout Happens. Burnout doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's the result of a combination of internal and external factors that over time drain your energy and leave you feeling depleted. Understanding why burnout happens is crucial for breaking the cycle and creating a life that feels sustainable and fulfilling. In this section, we'll explore 3 key contributors to burnout: overwork and perfectionism, a lack of boundaries and people-pleasing tendencies, and the cost of ignoring your own needs. By examining these factors, you can begin to identify the root causes of your burnout and take steps to address them. The role of overwork and perfectionism. Overwork and perfectionism are 2 of the most common drivers of burnout. They often go hand in hand, creating a relentless cycle of pressure and exhaustion that can be difficult to break. 1. The culture of overwork. In today's fast-paced, achievement-oriented society, overwork is often glorified. We are encouraged to hustle, grind, and push ourselves to the limit in pursuit of success. But this always-on mentality comes at a cost. When you're constantly working long hours, sacrificing sleep, and neglecting your personal life, your body and mind don't have the opportunity to rest and recharge. Over time, this chronic overwork depletes your energy reserves, leaving you feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. The problem is compounded by the fact that many workplaces reward overwork. You might feel pressure to meet unrealistic deadlines, take on extra projects, or be available 24/7. This culture of overwork can make it difficult to set boundaries and prioritize your well-being, even when you know you need a break. 2. The perfectionism trap. Perfectionism is another major contributor to burnout. If you're a perfectionist, you might hold yourself to impossibly high standards and feel like anything less than perfect is a failure. This mindset can lead to constant self-criticism, fear of making mistakes, and an inability to delegate or ask for help. Perfectionism often stems from a desire to prove your worth or gain approval from others. But the pursuit of perfection is a never-ending cycle. No matter how much you achieve, it never feels like enough. This relentless striving can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and ultimately, burnout. 3. The link between overwork and perfectionism. Overwork and perfectionism often feed off each other, creating a vicious cycle that's difficult to escape. The more you work, the more you feel the need to be perfect, and the more you strive for perfection, the harder you work. This cycle can leave you feeling trapped, exhausted, and disconnected from your own needs and desires. Breaking free from this cycle requires a shift in mindset. It's about recognizing that your worth is not tied to your productivity or achievements, and that it's okay to be imperfect. It's also about setting realistic goals, learning to delegate, and giving yourself permission to rest. Lack of boundaries and people-pleasing tendencies. Another major contributor to burnout is a lack of boundaries and people-pleasing tendencies. When you're constantly saying yes to others and neglecting your own needs, it's easy to become overwhelmed and exhausted. 1. The importance of boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your time, energy, and well-being. They help you define what you're willing and able to do and what you're not. Without clear boundaries, it's easy to overcommit yourself and take on more than you can handle. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because they fear conflict, rejection, or disappointing others. But the truth is, boundaries are not selfish. They're necessary for maintaining your health and happiness. When you set boundaries, you're not only protecting yourself, but you're also creating space for the things that truly matter to you. 2. The people-pleasing trap. People-pleasing is another common contributor to burnout. If you're a people-pleaser, you might feel a strong need to gain approval or avoid conflict by saying yes to others, even when it's at the expense of your own well-being. This can lead to overcommitment, resentment, and exhaustion. People-pleasing often stems from a fear of rejection or a desire to be liked, but constantly putting others' needs ahead of your own can leave you feeling drained and unfulfilled. Over time, this pattern can lead to burnout, as you neglect your own needs and priorities in favor of pleasing others. 3. The cost of a lack of boundaries. When you don't set boundaries and prioritize others' needs over your own, the cost can be significant. You might find yourself constantly overcommitted, with no time or energy left for the things that truly matter to you. This can lead to feelings of resentment, frustration, and exhaustion as you struggle to keep up with the demands of others. Setting boundaries is not always easy, but it's essential for preventing burnout. It's about learning to say no, prioritizing your own needs, and creating space for rest and self-care. By setting boundaries, you can protect your energy and create a life that feels balanced and fulfilling. Ignoring your needs, the cost of self-neglect. One of the most insidious contributors to burnout is self-neglect. When you consistently ignore your own needs and prioritize everything and everyone else, you're setting yourself up for exhaustion and burnout. 1. The importance of self-care. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being so that you can show up as your best self in all areas of your life. But when you're caught up in the demands of work, family, and other responsibilities, it's easy to neglect your own needs. Self-care looks different for everyone. It might mean getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, exercising regularly, or taking time to relax and recharge. Whatever it looks like for you, self-care is essential for maintaining your energy and resilience. 2. The cost of ignoring your needs. When you consistently ignore your own needs, the cost can be significant. You might find yourself feeling exhausted, irritable, and overwhelmed as your body and mind struggle to keep up with the demands of your life. Over time, this self-neglect can lead to burnout as you deplete your energy reserves and lose sight of what truly matters to you. Ignoring your needs can also lead to feelings of resentment and frustration. When you're constantly giving to others without taking care of yourself, it's easy to feel unappreciated and undervalued. This can create a sense of imbalance in your life, leaving you feeling disconnected and unfulfilled. 3. The power of prioritizing yourself. Prioritizing your own needs is not selfish. It's essential for preventing burnout and creating a life that feels sustainable and fulfilling. When you take care of yourself, you're better able to show up for others and handle the challenges of life with grace and resilience. Prioritizing yourself might mean setting aside time for self-care, saying no to things that drain your energy, or asking for help when you need it. It's about recognizing that your needs are just as important as anyone else's, and that taking care of yourself is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Breaking the cycle of burnout. Burnout happens when we push ourselves too hard for too long, neglecting our own needs and priorities in the process. Whether it's the relentless pursuit of perfection, a lack of boundaries, or the cost of self-neglect, the factors that contribute to burnout are often deeply ingrained in our habits and mindset. But the good news is that burnout is not inevitable. By understanding why burnout happens and taking proactive steps to address the underlying causes, you can break the cycle and create a life that feels balanced, fulfilling, and sustainable. In the next chapter, we'll explore practical strategies for recovering from burnout and reclaiming your energy and passion. Remember, you don't have to do it all, and taking care of yourself is the first step toward a healthier, happier life.